Today we'll be talking about the correlation between the literacy of adult females and the child mortality rate. And we did put the literacy of adult females and the percentage in the x-axis because it is the cause of the child mortality rate for deaths under age of 5, because of the fact that when women get more education, they are more willing to help their children and they are more able to give their children a better life. So first off, we can show the graph a little bit and see how the data always goes in the pattern of as the literacy of adult females goes up, the child mortality rate goes down. And first off, we'll start with Haiti.
So Haiti, in 2003-2004, the Haitian coup d'etat occurred, causing the removal of the president and the student protests across Haiti. This not only interfered with college students' learning, but also public high schools that were affected by the loss of the president and the chaos and disorganization of the government. This data still kept steady even in 2006 due to the fact that Haiti is still having problems with their education system due to Hurricane Dennis and Hurricane Wilma interrupting their education system once again. The keeping of the child mortality rate steady because of the sheer numbers of death due to these natural disasters.
Next, we'll be talking about Rwanda. And as you can see here, Rwanda has a clear pattern of a diagonal way. As the literacy goes up, the child mortality rate goes down, and that is until you can see this spike right here, and that is because of the genocide, and that was until 1993, and this killed millions of people, adults and children alike, causing a spike in child mortality rates in the country. After the year of deaths, the literacy rate still kept steadily increasing, while the mortality rates went back and forth, as you can see here. And this happened because immediately after, Rwanda got the help from major countries like the United States and Britain. In 1996, the mortality rate increased slightly again due to the fact of illness and disease that racked Rwanda during this time because of the major countries pulling the resources out and the country having to rely on themselves once again. After it decreases immensely to make up for years of killings. The literacy rate slows down its pace of increasing, and mostly this is because of the president trying to increase the education in the country and help families continue their education past elementary school, and that is why the literacy rate keeps increasing even during the genocide movements.
So next we have China, and in between the years 1964 and 2000, there was a slight decrease in literacy rates due to disparities in education development. There was an increase in urban and rural disparities in income and resources because they had negatively affected the education system and the achievement jeopardizing the literacy rate. China has many barriers when it comes to literacy. If you lived in a rural place, it would lessen the cost of primary and secondary education the population was also affected about how many people were given education. For males were always chosen to give more education than the females were.
And that is why China also slows down a lot more than other countries. A lot of other countries move faster than China does when it comes to the literacy rate in females because of the way China treats its women and the education of the women. And those are the 3 countries we'll be discussing today because of the way it shows the different points of how they spike and how they decrease monumentally. And overall, it shows how the literacy of adult females affects the child mortality rate.